What's going on, guys? Sports by Dustin here, bringing you guys another Prize Picks video. Today, we're going to be using Daily Grind Fantasy, as always, to compare sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to Prize Picks and make a slip. Now, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel already, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 5K subscribers. I would appreciate the jolt to 5K if you guys could do that for me. Also, smash the like button because it really does help me out when you guys hit the like button. It helps me push this type of content to more people that want to see this type of content. So, do those two things, would be very much appreciated. But now, let's go ahead and build out a slip yeah, get some value on Prize Picks. So, starting off with Yordan Alvarez, under 8.5 fantasy score. We do only have one data point here in DraftKings, but if we click this and come over to the fantasy score page, we can see Yordan Alvarez would be off by about 1.6 hitter fantasy score when comparing to what DraftKings would have this line set to if they had a fantasy score market. How do we calculate this on Daily Grind Fantasy, right? By taking into consideration what the even lines are for the player props that make up hitter fantasy score on DraftKings, we are able to come up with this would-be projection. So, based on all of that, all the stats that make up the hitter fantasy score, DraftKings would be lower than Prize Picks. Prize Picks seems to be off. I'm going to go ahead and trust DraftKings. Let's go ahead and add in Yordan Alvarez, under 8.5 fantasy score. Then from there, we're going to be taking an over 7.5 hitter fantasy score for Jose Ramirez. Same scenario here. Off by about 1.4 in the other direction this time. Jose Ramirez seems to be a little too low on Prize Picks comparing to the rest of the market. So let's go ahead and do that. Jose Ramirez, over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Wilson Contreras, under 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Same exact scenario here, right? Both DraftKings and BetMGM. So for Jose Ramirez and Wilson Contreras, we have two data points to back this up. Always, the more data points, the better, right? The more you can trust that this projection is off. If two sportsbooks are agreeing this should be set to this, and then you have Prize Picks over here that is off from those sportsbooks, probably pretty clear that Prize Picks is off in this scenario when you have those books agreeing. So Wilson Contreras under, off by about 1.1 fantasy score. Bang. And then now, from here, let's give it a refresh, make sure we're getting the best possible value. We have Aaron Judge under 9.5 hitter fantasy score. This is off by about 1.1-ish as well. When these fantasy scores start getting to 9, 10, 11, 11.5, something like that, you're really almost fading a home run. And with Aaron Judge, it's basically you're fading a home run each time you're taking his under. So let's go with Adley Rutschman, under 0.5 runs. This time we have some sportsbook backing outside of fantasy scores, where we have 1, 2, 3 sportsbooks had this minus 140 for him to go under 0.5 runs. So let's go ahead and add him in to this slip. Adley Rutschman, under 0.5 runs. That would be a 5 flex slip. If you guys don't know, 5 flex slips are the most profitable slip type on Prize Picks, and 6 flex slips. They're both really, really good over the long term. So you have to be right just 54.3+% in order to be profitable playing those slips on your individual legs. So here's the slip. Make sure you guys are tailing. If you guys are tailing, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.